earlier today, but it was low. So, excuse me. Hope y'all can hear me now. I will check before I post it, and I'll probably repost that video just in case y'all want to try to hear it. I don't know. So I'm gonna try my best to remember what the reading was. Okay. But also, if YouTube was able to hear me, then you can look in the transcript and read it. So yeah. All right. So with Remy's general energy, again, everything I say is alleged. So Remy's general energy was embarrassed. It was disappointed. And so, that was the main gist of her general energy. But when I looked at how she feels and thinks of Papoose, it was very interesting. So again, you guys, like I could be off a little bit, I could be on point, or I could be picking up rumors, right? So, and sometimes I can get the energy flip flop. So, and so that's what I was kind of stuck on because when I looked at her energy towards him, it looked like she was like he cheated. You know what I mean? It was disappointment. It was Five of Pentacles. It was Seven of Wands. So much heavy energy, disappointment. Now, I mentioned that I could look at that in two ways, like, and it was showing a lot of patience. So I could look at that like, oh, my husband is amazing and very patient. Like I've done ABC or whatever the case is, and he tried to work it out with me. And I feel like that could be true, even if it was in the past or if it's current or whatever the case is. But yeah, y'all would have, in the Seven of Swords came, y'all would have definitely thought that he was the one that cheated. And so as I go on within the reading, it also looked like maybe he did at some point, even if it was in the past, like when she was locked up or anything. But the main gist of the reading that I was getting was like there was an understanding. Like at some point there was an honest conversation of it feels like we're growing apart. I feel bad. I feel guilty, whether I had already cheated or not. I want to have this conversation with you and let you know, like, I may want to experience other things, okay? Or other people, I should say. Um, and when I looked at his energy towards her, it was still it was so different, It was still very positive, but I did get the general energy that their relationship is based a lot on finances and business. So that could have gotten in the way of the affection. And again, when you get very comfortable in a relationship, sometimes we feel like what's understood doesn't have to be said. And, you forget that I need to reassure my partner and tell them I love them and show them affection and things like that. Not to say that that wasn't happening, but maybe it wasn't happening enough. I also was picking up on, yeah, again, I was just mainly getting like there was some type of understanding at some point in time in a relationship. When I looked at the potential outcome, it definitely did look like there was going to be it's a breakup, it's a moving on. And again, and within that conversation, they could have said we on a break, or the word that kept coming out was hall pass a lot. So it may not be that specifically, but that's the type of energy that was coming through. Um, and also like him liking her more than she liked him. And again, it could be this element of we was in a relationship before I went in. I was away for a while, and then we instantly get in a relationship or get married or whatnot. So it was this element of missing, like feeling like she was missing out, on experiencing other men. I know she wasn't his first or whatever, but there was definitely mutual um, disappointment within a situation. So again, I felt like whether that somebody, well, she found out, I mean, he found out after the fact of her cheating, it does look like an honest conversation in terms of, again, I feel like we've grown apart. And there could have been some leeway with boundaries, but the boundaries end up being crossed. But the main thing was that I feel like it was a conversation between a man and his wife, a personal conversation that was supposed to be their business, irrelevant to the fact that they're famous and people gonna be in their business. It was a conversation that I understand where you're coming from. I want to be honest. I want to figure this out and see if we can make it work, or we gonna stay together, or what. So I do feel like there was definitely somewhat of an understanding in terms of dealing with other people. And again, I feel like the anger, disappointment is based off of other people finding out, you know. So give me a day or two and I'm going to do the whole thing over again and see if I get anything different. But just to have like the full reading on record that you guys can actually hear. So I apologize, you guys, that the video is inaudible. But again, I will go ahead and make it available again in case somebody has really great ears or really great AirPods or whatever, until I post the Remy and Papoose. I'm going to try my best to get it done this weekend, but I will get it done soon. So I'll see you guys soon. Later.